Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a purchase or pass, will I buy it style of video, and I'm going to be going over all the new releases, letting you know my thoughts on them, whether I have purchased them, will purchase them, or I'm gonna pass on them altogether. So thank you to Snoopy Coupon, one of my subscribers, for telling me to do the video idea this week. Thank you so much. It was such a good idea because there's so many releases coming out right now, and I haven't done this video in a while. And I agree, it's a good time to get this video out, let you know for holiday releases and all the makeup releases, what I will be picking up, what I think are worth checking out, reviewing for you guys. I will be going through Trend Mood's Instagram. I will have her account linked below if you want to go check her out. That's what I follow for makeup releases, and I'll also be using her pictures to show you what I'm talking about in this video. Everything also, if it's released already, will be linked down below, and I'm going to try and go over a lot of the popular things right off the bat because I know I've been getting a ton of questions whether I'm going to be reviewing or not. Do I have it? Will I buy it? You know the drill. So thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, for spending some time with me today. If you have not already, I would absolutely love for you to subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell if you want to be notified of all my future videos. Let's go ahead and begin this Will I Buy It. I feel like I did a combination of Kim Kardashian's new look mixed with The Rock. That's what I feel my look is right now. Do you guys like it? I would definitely film a recreation video if you want to see it because I've been loving Kim's makeup lately and I've always loved The Rock. So why not have that vibe too? Anyways, let's go through palettes. I bought the Natasha Denona My Dream palette and I didn't get the whole collection, but I did buy that palette. Already have a video if you want to go check that out. Favorite look I've ever done on my channel, I think. It is so good. And there is the Anastasia palette plus some small ones. We have Huda Beauty's new Empowered palette, the Pat McGrath Labs holiday palette. We have a new Urban Decay Naked palette. And then we also have the bPerfect Cosmetics Carnival. It's extended. In terms of eyeshadow palettes for the big ones that I wanted to talk about because I know I've gotten questions on all these palettes. So let's go through them. I just placed an order for the Huda Beauty palette. It's the Empowered palette. I will be doing a dedicated video on that, just waiting for it to come in. Depending on when it does, it might actually be up before this video. If it is already up, I will link it above for you to go check out. I'm curious about it. It looks similar to the Natasha Denona, so I felt like I didn't need it, but I feel like it would be good to go through comparisons because I do have the Natasha Denona. If anyone else is interested, I feel like it would help more people if I just bit the bullet, bought that palette, and I love Huda Beauty, so not a big deal, but I wanted to definitely compare the two for a video for you guys, so stay tuned for that. The gold in that palette I have to use. It is so pretty. The new Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, Rose Metals is what it's called. It didn't grab my interest. Steph has told me that it's more beautiful in person. I do trust her opinion, but it's still something that just doesn't make me want to buy it. I think it's because there's so many metallics in the palette and very few mattes. That's kind of what's steering me off. I just don't feel like it looks balanced to me. I'm not sure why. That's just my initial look at the palette, what I feel. I've seen people create really beautiful looks with it, but I just don't feel like it's a need for me unless you guys really want me to review it, in which case leave a comment down below. And that's the only reason why I would pick it up, because otherwise, if it's just me, I would pass on that. The palette that stands out to me the most is the Holiday Pat McGrath Labs. It is pricey, and that's what always holds me back with Pat McGrath. Will I use that product enough to warrant the purchase? The blue in this palette makes me want to buy this palette, but I'm holding myself off for this. And if I really, really want this palette still, I'm going to save this purchase for the Sephora sale. And that is what I am waiting for. I believe I told you guys it was October 27th it starts. It's actually the 28th. So a day off. I was misinformed, so my apologies on that. It starts October 28th. for Rouge, and I think it still goes to November 7th. I was correct on that, but I will have it in the description box for you guys to check out if you're waiting for the sale like me. But this is one of those purchases that if I can save 20%, may as well. And then we have the new palette from Urban Decay, and this is in collaboration with Robin Eisenberg, who is an illustrator. The more I look at it, the more beautiful I think it is. Still, for me, it's a pass because I just don't see myself reaching for it. I know so many people love the Naked series and how iconic it is and will be picking it up as a collector's piece. Or if you're familiar with Robin Eisenberg, of course, that would be worth the purchase. Just for me, I'm gonna pass on it. There's so many palettes dropping right now that I just want to pick up my absolute favorite. I can't go out and buy everything, review everything. I just, one, don't have enough time, and two, it's really expensive if I were to do that. I try and be smart about the purchases I've made. I've gotten better over the years, but still, if anything you guys really want to review, that's the only thing that pushes me to purchase a product. I feel like based on the vibe you guys are giving me, you wanted to see the Huda Beauty most, and possibly the ABH, but I would love to know your opinion in the comment section below of which of these palettes you're really interested in. Then we have the Carnival XL Remastered palette. I've purchased the past, how many? From bPerfect Cosmetics. I love them. I don't feel like I need this because I have it in the other palettes. This is your first purchase of a bPerfect Carnival palette, it would be worth it. If you have all the ones that I do, it is not, it's just an extension of it. So something that I don't personally need, but I can attest to the quality of bPerfect Cosmetics. It is amazing and one of my favorite eyeshadows on the market. So going through top to bottom for Trend Mood, we have another new Anastasia palette. This one's more neutral tone. They're smaller palettes, just the one. Glam to Go is what it's called. By the swatches, doesn't interest me either, so I'm passing on that. There's gonna be a lot of passing, okay? And then we have the new fall collection and holiday sets from Dior. They look pretty. I've actually never tried one of the eyeshadow palettes before, and they do look nice. The one on the right is kind of calling my name, but again, so many palettes, pass. Charlotte Tilbury came out with a few things, which have really captivated my interest because I am a huge Charlotte Tilbury fan. The eyeshadows, these hypnotizing pop shots, I can personally pass on. The beautifying face palettes, this was hard for me. I do want to get these. Again, this is one of those moments where I was trying to wait for a sale because I didn't have time in my schedule to review those until I do all my Sephora videos that I'm going to be doing. Because I know a lot of you wanted like a series like I did last sale on my recommendations, wish list, Sephora collection, all that. I'm definitely going to do that for you guys. I've had so many requests, so that's kind of what I'm saving my time for. And the face palettes are beautiful. Based on my Instagram, most of you wanted the lighter palette. For me, I want both, but for me, the deeper one is actually what's calling my name. I want that so bad, so I'm hoping it comes to Sephora. I keep checking every single day to see if it would come, and if it does, I want to purchase it during the sale because I think it's $95 per palette, so to save 20% for me is worth it, and I'm trying to be good. The theme of this video, right? We have the lip oils from Artist Couture. These look really beautiful. Again, I'm gonna pass. I've been utilizing the ones I have. I have some from Shein, which I think are gorgeous and affordable. And then I have one from Dior, which is my purse color, which is in Rosewood, and I am obsessed with that color. I loved it when I first got it, but for the fall, it's like my perfect go-to everyday color. I'm just loving that. Also, Kim Kardashian's skin dropped aesthetically pleasing accessories, which again is a no for me. I didn't pick up any of the skincare. I'm not going to be picking up the accessories. I'm a huge Skims lover, and I loved KKW Beauty. Waiting for her to relaunch her brand because that is something I would buy. This is something I can easily skip. Billie Eilish came out with her second fragrance, which is Eyelish number 2. I heard good things about the first. I will be passing on this again. It's just not as easily accessible as other companies or products, so it's an easy pass for me, but I'm a fragrance lover, but I have one in particular that I am waiting to purchase, and I just saw it last night. I posted it on my community tab, and it's the Burberry Her Elixir. I guess it's been out for over a month. Some people were getting it in the summer. I just saw it show up on my Sephora app, so I had no idea about it, and I want to purchase that. So if I'm going to be purchasing a fragrance, because they are pricey, that will be my next one, the Elixir. It looks gorgeous. I'll link it down below for you guys to check out. And I had a lot of questions on Instagram, whether it was a new one or just repackaged. People are telling me it is new. So it's a creamier version of the Intense, the Elixir, which just speaks to my heart, and I cannot wait to purchase that during the Sephora sale. Doorbell. Always during my videos. I'll be right back. Back support. Furnace kicking on. Great. Gonna have to go back upstairs and turn that fan off. Tried shutting it off, not turning off. It should in, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. hopefully it shuts off soon. So I apologize for my headphone users who can hear like a fan in the back. That's my furnace. Down in the basement, this is where I film. So we have the Holiday 2022, it's off. We have the Holiday 2022 collection from Fenty Beauty. It comes with a heat, a cream, and just a regular gloss bomb for their Glossy Posse set. I've gotten a couple of those during the holiday season. I'm passing on this one just due to the colors. It's not for me. They have some skincare, which I'm passing on. And the blush is what I really want to try. So this will be a new formula from Fenty that has not been released before. So this is what catches my eye. Some cream blushes. Both those colors look stunning. I think it's just the one. Definitely want that. Nars, they have their Holiday 2022 collection. They tend to send me PR, so I was thinking this would come soon. There's an eyeshadow palette and a blush palette that I think are the standouts of this collection. Specifically, the blush palette looks incredible to me. The eyeshadow palette I could pass on. If it doesn't come soon, I would also be tempted to get the blush palette. That's what truly stands out to me in that collection. We have the Patrick Ta Beauty, the new face palette, which I already did a review on if you want to go check out. I love it. It is getting horrible reviews on Sephora from what I'm reading, and I would personally wait for singles because in that palette, to me, the pink is a standout. I love it. Absolutely love it. That's why I love the palette. I can see why other people wouldn't want the highlight and all that because I agree with that. The highlight wasn't for me, okay? It didn't work out for me, but I love the blushes and I just hope he comes out with singles. So if you have not seen that video, just wait for singles if it's something you want, unless you love the formula like me and can't wait and are curious to try the highlight. And also the amount of people who sent this to me or tagged me in this. It is the Got to Be Glued for brows and edges. And I use the Got to Be Glued hair gel for my eyebrows. This one was specifically designed for the brows. The price of this, it doesn't justify it. I would sooner just get the one for my hair and still use it in my brows. I still want to buy it to try it, but I haven't been able to find it in Canada. It says it is available in the US now, so if you've seen this and you're Canadian, please let me know. Or I'm going to have to get Steph to ship one across the border to me in the next package I get her to send. Let me know. I would like to get it and try it for you guys, obviously, because I use the hair gel for my brows, and this would be perfect to try. Price point, though? Come on. How is it more than the hair gel? Really? Side-eyeing you got to be. Okay, so we have Smashbox Cosmetics and they have the Masters of Horror collection. I love the tones of this, and if I was doing something creative for Halloween this year or needed a cool lip color, this would be something I would get. I think the Chucky color is really pretty, the nude. However, terrifies me. Don't want the packaging. I don't want that in my house, okay? So I would skip on that, but I think it's a cool concept that they did for Halloween. I think a lot of people would be interested in this. You don't often find a green lipstick. You know what I'm saying? So if you want a green lipstick, perfect time to get one. We have a lot of stuff from Too Faced for holidays. They often send me some holiday stuff. I end up regifting it because it makes good stocking stuffers. I don't tend to pick up a lot of holiday sets or anything like that. A lot of times they just do their best sellers in little sizes or packaging, and it's just not something I'm interested in. If it was a product I like and I wanted to gift it to someone, I think that's a cute idea, but for me to buy for myself is just not something that I'm going to be doing. We have more products from the Pat McGrath holiday collection, which I forgot to mention, but I'm scrolling through it now. There are 5-pan eyeshadow palettes and some blush palettes, I believe. Lipsticks, highlight, there's a bunch to the collection. The only thing that stands out to me is the eyeshadow palette, the large ones. That's something that I would want to try. The blushes, I've actually never tried one, and I think it would be a good time in one of these palettes if you're like me and not tried her blush formula. There's just other blush palettes that I would purchase before that one. Like the NARS one really stands out to me, the Charlotte Tilbury ones. So it's just me picking from what's dropping, what I think is worth it to me, because I'm not going to get everything. I'd also really like to try this, but again, it's going to be too pricey. It is from Spectrum Collections, and it's the Holm brushes. I love her as a makeup artist, and the brush design looks really classy and beautiful. I think it's beautiful. I think it's so well done. I have my favorite brushes. If I didn't though, this would be something I would want. Or if I had infinite amounts of money to spend on makeup, this would be something that I would want, but budget-wise, it's not in the cards for me right now. Then we have a reformulation and some new colors in the Cosmetics Color Drop Serum Blushes. Cosmetics kindly sent those over. It was my first PR from Cosmetics, so I was so happy to receive them. And I plan on using one of the new shades in a Trying New Makeup. I'm excited. I never tried the old formula though, so unfortunately I can't compare, but I can let you know how I like this new formula. So I'm very excited to try that. I've been holding off. Also from Huda Beauty, her Glowish line, she came out with this Blur Jam silicone-free smoothing primer. And Steph told me I needed this. She said she might like it more than the Hourglass that her and I both like. And that's a huge statement, okay? So I instantly added it to my cart. It's going to be coming in the mail, I think, tomorrow. So I'm saving that also for Trying New Makeup, but I cannot wait. Her saying it's that good to me has me excited. So I'm very excited. Already purchased that. Amrezy came out with a collection with Pretty Little Thing. I've never bought anything from Pretty Little Thing before, but I love Amrezy's new tones that she uses, and just her overall makeup aesthetic is something that looks really pretty, but I'll probably pass on it for now. MAC Cosmetics Holiday Collection I haven't purchased in years. This one again is an easy pass for me. Just doesn't speak to me anymore, unfortunately. I wish MAC would step it up. Okay, get us back in to MAC Cosmetics, please. Also, Tarte doesn't appeal to me. Has same old things it's been doing for past holiday seasons, which just an easy skip for me personally. Then we have Kourtney Kardashian, who came out with supplements, a line of vitamins and supplements called Lemme, and that's a pass. Essence came out with a color-changing blush oil. Essence is so affordable. That's something that I would definitely pick up. I'd love to try. I love Essence products. There's actually more from Essence that I've been wanting to pick up, but it keeps selling out, like the pink mascara I really want to try. Fenty Beauty also has a 5th anniversary limited edition case for a lipstick, which looks super pretty. If you love Fenty, it would be nice to have. I don't use it often enough or use the lipsticks, but I just thought it was pretty and I wanted to mention that. Hourglass came out with those 3 beautiful palettes for holiday season, the Ambient Lighting Edit Unlock collection. I couldn't decide between Tiger and Elephant, so I never end up picking up them. And then I'm like, you know what? If it comes to Sephora, you can wait for the sale. Do you see the theme here? I've been good about holding off until the Sephora sale. I've been trying. Only for necessary things for videos have I been purchasing, but if I can hold off, I'm waiting for the sale. And I think I've decided on the Elephant one, but I saw it was on Sephora, so I'm like, we'll hold off. We'll see if it's still around. It's probably gonna sell out though. We have beautiful sets from Sol de Janeiro, and if I wanted to stock up, I would definitely pick one of these up or use as stocking stuffers. I think is a great idea, and their smells and body care are incredible. I feel like anyone would love to have that. I know I would. Fenty Beauty has a Gloss Bomb Ice for the lips, and that's something that I've been interested in. Though I think it's clear and I talked myself out of this one, I'm still interested in it. One Size Beauty came out with a Mickey Mouse collection. If I was still into highlights, the highlight I think is exceptionally beautiful in this collection, but I can pass on this. And then we have a new eye cream from Glow Recipe, which I haven't picked up yet. Are you guys shocked? I've been wanting to pick it up. It's the Guava Vitamin C Bright Eye Gel Cream. But I've been holding off, and that is everything for this video. I know a lot of passing, but I've been trying to be good and I'm waiting for the sale, which I know a lot of you are too, so you can heavily relate to this video, but a lot has released or is releasing. I've already purchased that. It's always an exciting time around the holiday season. So let me know about the new collections. What's interesting you, or what things you think I should pick up for review. I'll definitely pick up more palettes if that's something that you guys are interested in and do comparisons for you. Those are my thoughts on all the releases. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me today. If you have not already, I would absolutely love for you to subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell if you want to be notified of all my future videos, and I will see you guys in my next one.